reports. Thought she from St. Louis, I ain't have to teach her where I'm at. She don't me neither. I ain't had a girl like this before. What do I feed her? Loyalty, vacations. Tell him that's my girl and just ignore the temptations. 5-star suite and it came with a butler. She don't ask for but she keep begging me. Ooh, this my favorite part. I got that on like and I'm the only one that knows exactly what the combinations are. Flip it, flip it.
Warriors fans!
Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at point guard. Here's Paul. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Wiggins. Great D that time from Leonard. Man passes to Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 5.
No doubt in my mind that Kawhi Leonard shoots with the utmost confidence.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Takes it out to Leonard. No good on the 3. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Green with a screen on Harden. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A 3 from George. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
Zubac, a screen on Curry. Steps back. Here's Harden. Outside for George. Zubac with the screen for George. They get it back.
So much of rebound is about positioning. Effort. No lack of it right there.
Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Man. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
Splash! Thompson loves a 3-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Curry with the steal. Curry on the wing. Paul outside. Back to Curry. Shoots over Leonard. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To halt the run, it's laid in by Harden. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense putting Harden in a tricky spot there, but he is so adept at finding space to finish. Yeah, good job to take it right at the deep.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 3. Up top, Curry. This game he had 34 points. Green finds Curry. And here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. That one rolling around and rims out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's George. Good on the baseline, Jay.
So pure. Paul George, one of the best over the last decade.
Curry passes to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
As long as they maintain that same aggressiveness, they should be in solid shape to come away victorious again.
Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Paul. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry looking around. Green with a screen on Zubac. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. 5th, Ivica Zubac.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Every one of them possesses a great touch around the basket. When they receive the ball in good position in the paint, it is just about automatic.
Thompson outside. Green, the screen. Charity stripe shot. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's George for 3. Cans it from downtown. George has got 5.
Always a threat to get to the rim. This time, Paul George pulls up and buries it.
And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Passes it to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. To the middle, here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Leonard has a great feel for when the defender is just a little out of position.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Clippers. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
Wiggins up top. He's covered by Leonard. Curry kicks to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Paul again, Golden State.
You know, the pick and roll play is his forte. Chris Paul knows exactly what he's doing.
Harden dishes to Westbrook. Over Curry. Here's Zubac. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Curry gets the bucket.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And the Clippers call time here. So for the Clippers, Daniel Tice is checked in for Zubac. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mann. And it's Powell in for James Harden. Now here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. From deep. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. That shot wide open. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 19-6 run. Wiggins. The Clippers grab the miss. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in.
You know, when you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, so much of what you do goes through him. You trust him. You trust his abilities. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And it's Wiggins missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Warriors leading by 9. Almost, but it rolls out.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now Green. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And yes, it's good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here is George. His last outing with 20 points. Ball outside. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by Tucker.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11. That's a 2 from Paul, and that one hits back iron.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Now there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from Paul George.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Tucker finds George. Clippers moving the ball around. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Wiggins. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. No good with the triple. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Westbrook against Paul. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Showing his leadership physically there. Paul with no fear taking it to the hole.
George with the ball. Now Green defending and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, your grade, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Tice is checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Powell kicks to Westbrook. Tries from 10, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst. To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Green, no luck.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Westbrook, no good.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tucker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George, they can't stop the run with that one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Curry against Tice. From deep three-point land. Powell pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Tice gets it to go.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. Lets it go from 14. Good on the shot. Curry's got 18 points.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Westbrook, no good. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Daniel Tice. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Warriors leading by 18. Now here's Curry. He's got 18. The pass to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Harden has a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Kicks it out to Paul. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
And the Clippers call time here.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Paul. and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Here's George, and he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 12.
Defense does a good job, but George won't relent. He rises to meet their challenge.
Paul for three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden up and in from the low block.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is Klay Thompson's go-to shot. Such an effective shooter from outside the arc.
And here's Harden for 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Green with a screen for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Outside Leonard. Over Thompson. And it's Leonard missing.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team. And sometimes you just try to do too much.
That's a 2 from Paul. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Always a threat to rise up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
And the jam by Harden.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's George, and Paul pulls it down. Paul's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Another 3 for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
They get it again. Leonard, no good with the layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Count it, good. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
What a look from Curry. Saw the defense leaning and found the open man with ease.
Harden kicks to George. Pass to Zubats. Tries again. Green with the block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
George, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Harden gets the bucket.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
Curry passes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got 10. Harden scanning the floor. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 0, Russell Westbrook.
2 on the clock. Oh!
Crafty by Russ, throwing off the defender and getting some room to operate.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He is seeing the court so well today. He set a new season high for himself in assists. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about it?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for Golden State.
The key number of the first half, 3. These guys keep taking them. They keep making them. And they spread the floor wide open. It makes everything easier.
Yeah, it seems like their challenge now is, how do you stay this hot? And now let's take a moment to look at the upcoming games on the schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, it'll be a challenge to see where they are now and where they need to be competitive.
Could be very educational. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Wiggins and Green make up the post pair. Paul out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Clock at 4, and that one's good. George.
There's nothing you can do about that. Paul George is skilled at sinking difficult shots.
Curry passes to Thompson. Over George, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Good. Paul's got 20.
If you give Chris Paul that shot, he'll take it all day.
Here's man, defended by Paul. Nobody near George. Zubac, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Thompson against George. Count that one. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good body control by Paul George. Shakes off the contact and gets the points.
They double-team Curry. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Great look, but off the mark.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
The Warriors have shot 50% from the line today. For 6.
First team.
He misses the free throw.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 36.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Wasted no time on that one.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Kicks it out to Paul, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And let's check out some stats for Harden. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
Here's Curry with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 39.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Nobody near Leonard. Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Zubac.
That's what stokes Zubac. Every possession he saves, he gets more fired up.
Curry passes to Green, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Zubac. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Curry, wide open. The 19-footer is on the money.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
And George gets it to go.
This is what they want from Paul George. Non-stop offensive energy.
Paul. The Clippers grab the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Paul goes in, and he lays it straight in. Paul's got 24.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And that one's good. Wiggins. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The tray. This ball grabs the miss. Paul's got 6 rebounds in the game. And really deep through that time. 28 points for him.
Thompson is just as consistent as they come from three-point land.
Here's Mann. No good off the back of the rim. Golden State's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Curry against George. Shot left block, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And they get it. Mann passes to Zubac, and the layup's good off the glass. Zubac has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Putting in work, Zubac attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Curry, and they pick up 2.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. Whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. The Warriors shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. That's a 2 from Paul. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. With the crossover, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And it's the Warriors' ball. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Low block shot. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
And the rejection by Zubac. Ball against Harden. Leonard on the wing. Yep, it counts. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Ball against Harden. Wiggins, a screen on Harden. The shot's good from Paul.
All-world type of player. Chris Paul doing it all.
And the Clippers call time here.
Fans, get ready to move and welcome out your Warriors.
Being group substitution here for the Clippers. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for George. Bones Highland is checked in for Mann. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Westbrook, no good. Golden State's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Out to Thompson. Powell with the steal. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And it's Westbrook missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
They double-team Curry. There's Green with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's the poster boy for the modern power forward. Draymond with the skill set of a guard, but the attitude of an enforcer.
Here's Leonard, and he overshot that one, missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Paul kicks to Wiggins. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Clippers shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. That one drops for him.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Down low. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 19 points for Draymond Green.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Tucker a screen. Powell kicks it to Tucker. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Offensively, Tucker's role is a spot-up jump shooter.
Green, the screen. Paul passes to Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Green's got 11 in the second half.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Over Wiggins.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. P.J. Tucker is out there with Brown. And it's Westbrook in at the 5.
At the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding in the Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Curry against Brown, and the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. He kicks to Brown. It's Powell on the wing. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. And it goes on Draymond Green. Daniel Tice is checked in for Brown.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. George looking around. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
At the line for the Clippers, Paul George. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Kicks to Paul. Wiggins, a screen on Westbrook. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Paul. Wiggins from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots over Curry, and George gets it to go. George has got 26 points.
These are the kinds of shots that get Paul George into a rhythm, which is terrifying for a defense.
Here's Green. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Westbrook against Curry. Pass to Tice. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 57 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And here's George for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Curry kicks to Paul. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Lobbed up there for Powell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
Curry against George.
Steph Curry with the great move overall, but it's the little adjustments in between that keeps defenders off balance.
At the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Harden. Pass to Tucker. Now the dish to George. Outside Westbrook to the inside. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open. He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Curry dishes to Green. The shot will not fall. George with the defensive effort.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Curry finds Paul. Back to Curry. Now the pass to Paul. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Fantastic job by Draymond. I'll say this to you. He knows what work is.
14 feet away. For 3, Westbrook. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
He gets that one.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Here's George, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Golden State. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Leonard comes in for Norman Powell. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Here's Curry, and it's Golden State with another.
He is abusing the defenders. Reason why he's coming off the pick and rolls once, twice, making the defense work, and then a result, bucket.
In the corner, George with it. 14 feet away, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Another 3 for Golden State.
Thompson has one of the sweetest strokes in the game.
And here's Harden. Pass to Leonard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 22.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
From 18 feet away, Curry's shot is off. Here's Mann. He's covered by Thompson. Yep, that one goes. And now 24 points for Leonard.
The Claw taking the game in his clutches, and he is shredding the defense.
Paul can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Passes it to Mann. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside Leonard. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets in the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
They set the pick. And Curry, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
On nights like this, when he's on fire, I love the joy Steph plays with.
Here's Leonard on the money from 12 feet away. Leonard's got 28 points for the game. Curry is inside. Leonard's there.
Kawhi Leonard. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Kevin Curry. 2 shots.
And And he knocks down the first one.
One of the more unique free throw shooters, if you count Curry's mouthpiece.
He hits both from the stripe.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And it's Leonard missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Green with a screen on Harden. Kicks it out to Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing. George with the ball. Picked up by Thompson.
Good luck containing Paul George on the drive. He's one of the more fluid wings in the league.
And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
Left block shot on the way. That one falls.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins, and Leonard gets it to go.
Getting position and finishing. Kawhi's a master in the paint.
Curry passes to Paul. A minute 20 left in the game. Thompson misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting 57% in this fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Zubas.
When you make the list of the greatest point guards of all time, Chris Paul has to be on it. This guy is a legend. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Now Leonard. Dishes to Tucker. Kicks it out to Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 33 points.
The confidence behind Kawhi's three. He has total faith in himself to nail it.
On the wing, Thompson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
If you can't make a choice, I'ma choose.